Well, Nation, Sanbunan Bafetu, welcome back to Football Trends with me. Okay, well, sorry about that. Yeah, guys, currently there's a new face that has been spotted training with the rest of the senior team. We have Ighodaro, Oxum Tetra. We have Inaso Miguel, given him Simango. We continue in terms of, the updates about where the ladies team is going to be playing and what they need to do in order to achieve, the professional league. And yeah, also we'll be looking at the next game that we're going to play. So yeah, but before we get there, please to make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, for giving me the updates in terms of other things that I've missed, especially when it comes to the ladies team. But anyways, we are here now and we're gonna be discussing it. So let me just quickly start with the ladies team because two are ladies first. So currently the ladies team is going to be playing on the Gauteng Sasol League, which is a second tier, and is second tier. So for them to get to the first tier, which is called the Hollywood Beds Super League, that's where they will be playing professionally. The first one or the second tier is the semi-professional league. So for them to get to the professional league, they need obviously to play, win, qualify. Same thing as Ngalegu Motibe Foundation. But this one is going to be interesting because most of the players that we are using, Tina, they are players who have a bit of experience. Those guys are coming from most of them from like Davidson Springs and all of that. It's going to be quite interesting, and I'm happy some of you have made a shout out to Davidson because there's a lot of great talents coming from Davidson. So I understand. But anyways, definitely, in terms of that, I'm happy. I just can't wait to see what they're going to bring to the table. It's all about the timing and also spoiling what how far are they going to go. Or nje sizophuma siqeda nokusithenga le status si-relegator, you will never know, but hopefully we are going to get the best out of this league. And then we jump to the new face that was spotted training with the rest of the team. So izolo, as I was sitting at home, ngihleli nje endlini ngizibukelele uYouTube, ngene message nayo ke Kaizer Chiefs, which is the Kaizer Chiefs football channel. They've uploaded a video in terms of the current players or the players that are training, and then ngabona nje iface yomunye goalkeeper womlungu nje engingamazi. I do not want to lie to you guys. I do not know that young goalkeeper. I know Takalani, but that one angmazi. So it was Bruce Vuma, it was Takalani, naye Lumlungu, who I do not know. And I know, guys, you're probably waiting to hear with our number one's finest to Brendan Peterson is back. Nalukiana, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys, Brendan Peterson is still out. Obviously, he has started training, live training, obviously, but skhumbule kwathiwa uzobuya makuphela season. So let's just hold it to that, unless by miracle la picks up the pace and then symptology corner. But for now, we do have that young player who was spotted. I've been looking for him. I'm not finding any information. If you do know, guys, please let me know. Please let me know what currently that we are watching. And then moving on, we do have Umchitrapana or Oxum Tetra, who it looks like he will be available for the next game that we will be playing against Orbit College. Now remember, we are playing against, or Orbit College is playing against us because it will be their home ground advantage. So definitely that is a game that we are looking forward to. And then Inaso Miguel, as we've reported earlier, just in case you've missed it, Inaso Miguel is still out because of a suspension. There's a lot in terms of his suspension. Okay, it's a bit complicated. I do not want to dive in because Nami, I'm not too sure what is happening. So I'm phoning to our AQP manga. So let's just leave it at that for now. What Inaso Miguel is suspended, and then we leave it for now. And then sibuye singena laphana kuGiven Msimango, who naye is training currently with the rest of the team, and he will be available for selection. Now remember, without the services of Uzita Kwinika and also Inaso Miguel, that means we are left with Aiden McCarthy and Given Msimango, who we will be depending on Maslala against Orbit College, or when Orbit College plays against us, because we need to be solid at the back. Our number one currently, or the goalkeeper that is going to be taking reins, Huyege Oprosvuma, unless Nayakalo flu, because that is something that is coming back for now. And I'm hoping ukuthi angashawa indaba zamaflu nani, because that then would mean we'll have to rely on the young goalkeeper known as Utakalani Mazamba, who was present when Kaizer Chiefs managed to beat Orlando Pirates 2-1 on the Soweto Derby ngale DDC. So yeah, definitely big ups to Mfana. He's definitely doing a great job. He made an incredible save on the last minute just to deny Orlando Pirates, getting that equalizer. So big ups to him. I wouldn't be disappointed, but this is top flight. He's never experienced top flight before. It might be a bit of a problem, but one thing I like about Tutakalani, it's his character. Unesbino Mfana, you can definitely tell, no, Uzmisele, he does want, to do all those things. So, given him Samango, will be available, but not just given Msimango Bafethu. I would like us to welcome back Omjitalapana, striker sethu esisithole ngale kuMamelodi Sundowns, Etiosa Ighodaro. Etiosa Ighodaro Bafethu is back, fully training. Now, there's been talks ukuthi we've played a friendly game. Unfortunately, guys, with our friendlies, it's something okay, definitely, yeah, wesidlalile without proper proof. And also, I don't see any confirmation, because it was just one person who talked about it. So the chances are we did not play, but I was hoping with at least Kaizer can play those friendly games, just to keep the momentum going. But so far, yeah, it looks like we've just been training and preparing for this game. And also, I believe Coach Cedric Kaizer is back, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, we are preparing for the game as against Orbit College, or Orbit College playing against us. So that is something that we have to look forward to. Etiosa Ighodaro is going to be a huge boost for Kaizer Chiefs, because he's one player so with us not being able to score goals, at least we do have this player and that player, at least we can balance. But now it's going to be a bit difficult, because now you have Owandile Duba, you have Flavio Silva, Mayo is also available, you have who's this guy? Okay, I said Flavio Silva, Wandile Duba, Etiosa Ighodaro now, Kanyesa Mayo, obviously Tashik Morris now is available, but I don't think he will be getting any game time very, very soon. Also, we do have, there's a lot of players who can play Lapa Pambili. Yeah, Ashley Dupreez is the one that I wanted to mention. So now he's available, and Ukumbule contract runs up until 2028. So if you're hearing talks about he is leaving, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But for you to just remember that and keep it locked in your mind. So Etiosa Ighodaro, given him Msimango, will be available for this next clash. And in terms of Linda by a friendly game, now Etiosa Glaliwe, and then he managed to score, which, if it's true, then big ups to him. But then for me, I find it very hard to believe without proper proof. If I had proof, then I would say, nah, definitely Omjito Dlalile, he has given us what we needed. And definitely him being on that momentum, we need him so that we can be able to score, guys. So far, we've managed, the last game that we played, we've managed to score 2 goals. So now, obviously, we need to try and build from that and continue from that. Now, there's talks about the national team in Burundi, where Coach Cedric Kaizer went to be a technical advisor. Well, with that department, Bafethu, I hear people saying, he's doing an incredible job and people do not want to talk about it. Well, in all honesty, he might be doing an incredible job, but that was just only one game, and you can't determine by a single game, which definitely this team is good. You might find that the opponents they were playing up against is a team that is weak, and I'm happy with the Burundi because they take their chances. And also something else that people need to understand with the national team, akufani to sign a player. You can get players that you feel like those players are going to be very valuable, and for them it's an honor to go and play or represent their national team. Like for example, take us la eMzansi, if kuthiwa nangumuntu uZishabalala sifuna ukumthatha azodlalela iBafana Bafana on that position number 10, I'm just making an example, please hold your horses, Michael. I'm just trying to make an example. Obviously umfana will be honored, and there's the club will not say, we don't want you to go and represent the national team. Like, doesn't make any sense, you understand? So with us wanting to sign players becomes a problem, and also with how we tend to do the signings nayo enye factor that contribute to the team. And honestly speaking, by how I'm looking at things, to be honest with you, the two co-coaches are not going anywhere. Yes, I know there's talks about bringing in Omar Ngoba, but look at the situation like this. If we are looking for a single coach, then definitely that coach is someone that is going to come in and work with the technical team, which is currently there. We want to get about Cedric Kazi and Khalil Ben Youssef, because at the end of the day, so far there's a structure that looks like it seems it is working. The only thing that needs to be fixed in let's at least try and get as many goals as possible. So if that is the case, then chances are those two guys are not going anywhere, especially if they finish on the top 3. Naganjani, the way ngibona corner, those guys are not going anywhere. And also it's going to be difficult for the team to find someone who's going to say, okay, I'm going to continue from where those guys left off, unless they find someone who they can be able to tell you, no, we want you to continue from where we left off, because a new coach always demands something new, a new technical team, a new this, a new that, people that they think they can trust. Because remember, most of the fans are not happy with the technical coaches. It's not because of the results, it's not because of how badly we played some few games. To be honest with you, it's because of the betrayal that is behind those two coaches. A lot of fans, myself included, we do not like what they did in terms of betraying the coach. So we feel like, hey, Labantu Lava, they can betray us anytime. Let me ask you, do you think we don't like those coaches because they have a bad record, they're not winning games or stuff like that? Or is it because they've done something that we know about and they act like they did not do anything? So I think it's because of the betrayal that we know about, rather than saying no, it's because of the results. Because looking at the results currently, the stats, yes, I understand the stats, but the results, they speak for themselves. Currently we are on 36 points, which is higher, and we only played 20 games. We're still left with about 10 games. 10 games, if we can collect or win at least 5 games, that's a lot of points, you understand? So with that being said, I know the games that we will be playing, it's going to be tough opponents. We're going to play against TS Galaxy, we're going to play against, all those teams that are heavyweights. But with us, if we play and win, because currently we are standing on number 4, we have played 20 games, we have won 10 times, we drew 6 times, and we only lost 4 games, which is a way lot higher than last season or the season previous that one. So with that being said, if we can be able to play, because Amazulu currently they are on number 3, but they've played 22 games, so they are 2 games ahead of us, and they have 37 points. Now we have 36. So we win this one, we get 39. We win the next one, we go straight to 40, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42 points. So that is something that we also need to look at and understand, OT. The team currently is not doing bad, and as much as we are not happy with certain things, we have to look at the system, we have to look at the coaches. No, definitely what they're doing is working. it is something that we have to admit. I know it's truth, it's very hard, but ikona wenzeka. So with that being said, hence I'm saying ukuthi chances are those guys might not leave Kaizer Chiefs kuzothiwa nje on the last minute or on the last days to a no, we've decided to continue with the core coaches because we are standing at a very good position. We have won about 5 games, which is a high percentage. You know, they're going to make up some stories just for fans to be able to say, okay, definitely we understand and we believe, because they might even say we've tried signing a coach and then things did not go according to the plan, like we did not agree on certain things, just to make sure they shut the fans up and then but continue with the project, because at the end of the day they do have the structure of the club, and so far it seems like it is working. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, Buffet, too, down in the comment section below, in terms of those two gentlemen. And also Etiosa Ighodaro, do you think njengoba nje akhona he's available, who do we start? Do we start him? Do we start to Silva? Do we start to Mayo? Or do we start Owandile Duba? But we are playing up against a team that is coming from the lower division, Orbit City College. So I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think, Buffet, too, in the comment section below. I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.